What's going on, Nation? As you know, over the past weekend, the Cover Killer Nation concert series, the concert-going folder, the playlist here, has gotten another entry, and it's time for me to talk to you about that show. It took place at the Stone Pony, which is over in Asbury Park, New Jersey, which actually marks, I believe, the longest that I've ever trekked in order to go see a show. It was definitely an awesome experience, and great bands to see. The Gin Blossoms, of course, are a fantastic alternative rock band that really reached the peak, their pinnacle of their career in the 1990s, but are still kicking ass live to this very day and still releasing material and things like that. And they played with three other local style acts, I guess you could say, at the Stone Pony, the legendary venue at the Stone Pony, of course. Asbury Park, one of the many areas ravaged by Hurricane Sandy this past October. So there's a lot of relief going on for that, but let's talk about the show. Let's talk about the opening band. Jake's Gorilla was the name of this band. Jake's Gorilla, a three-piece, I believe, that had a really nice sound to it, kind of jammy with a lot of blues influence there, and they were just basically handing out their CDs free. They dumped them on the little front part of the stage where Robin from the Gin Blossoms made his home. We'll get to that later. And got the opportunity to check this out to hear if they were just as good in the studio as they were live, and they certainly are. I really like the guitar sound that they have going on here, and they have there are some songs that definitely incorporate more of a dreamy guitar that you would almost classify with a little bit more toward dream pop or something like that. I got some beach house feelings to me, even some cigaros, but at the same time their sound definitely incorporates a little bit more of that bluesy jam style that even infuses little twinges of reggae. It's kind of cool. I really like these guys. I got the opportunity to speak with them after the show and tell them that they just did an awesome kick-ass job. The first song that they played, I don't believe was actually on the record that we got, and I kind of want it. So if you guys are viewing this and you have a MP3 download or a CD or something that's on, hook me up, man, because I really enjoyed that track. It was awesome. That moves us on to King's Highway, the second of the three opening acts. And once again, whenever I heard this band, when I saw them come on stage and initially heard their singer, I didn't have that much promise. But let me tell you something, they really opened up as the set went on. They have a similar style to the boys in Jake's Gorilla, so there's definitely a lot of comparison that can be made there. In fact, they are a very tight-knit group, I guess, and the singer definitely is a little bit more gruff. He has a little bit more of a punch behind him. I was not as sold with him as I was with the lead singer from Jake's Gorilla, but that doesn't mean anything. These guys have a killer guitar player. He is a freaking beast. Their lead man is high energy, has great solos, fantastic chops, and overall the band is just very tight. In fact, at one point in time, their lead singer and their bassist switched instruments for the last track, and I'm going to make a little suggestion to you guys. Don't take this the wrong way, but keep that lineup. That lineup is very solid, very fresh. They have that twin guitar attack. I know it's not as fun probably for you to play the bass, Mr. Lead Singer Man, but let me tell you something. A twin guitar attack for you guys not only makes you unique, but definitely has the ability to push you guys over the edge. I mean, it was a really high energy, a lot of fun. Really enjoyed your set. The little King's Highway, like, roadie girls or whatever, there was one that was singing into a beer bottle. It was a little creepy, but that's just me. Maybe for you that was awesome. I'm sure as an artist it's a lot more awesome than someone just glancing around the audience like an eavesdropping bastard, but it was kind of creepy. Makes us go on to Jersey Syndicate, the third and final opening act, and this is where I unfortunately have to be a little bit harsh, and that's more so on the mix man of this right here, because the mix on this band was just, it was more geared toward the rhythm guitar and the keys on the left-hand side, actually staged right my left. And it was kind of overbearing. It actually drowned out your lead guitar, and it actually, for most of the show, semi-drowned out your vocalist. And it definitely seems like you guys have a lot of talent. I picked up the free album, and you guys have a ton of talent in the studio. Your lead guitarist is, once again, very gifted, very skilled, and you guys as a band are very cohesive and are very good. It just seems like the mix on this that was presented for you guys was really leaned toward one direction as opposed to being a very even mix, and that kind of drowned out the quality that this performance may have had, and I don't want to really give you guys any bad credit, considering you guys have a nice, like, I kind of get like a female-fronted Bruce Springsteen vibe from you guys, with a little bit more of that classic rock instinct, and I really, the songs that I was able to hear, and I really enjoyed, and the stuff that I've heard from the CD, from the studio, I really liked a lot. Jammed out to it whenever I was heading back, and I guess it was just a bad night as far as the mixing was concerned, because that really was kind of annoying. But overall, guys, you guys are very talented, also very gifted. Hopefully that was just a one-time thing. Of course, brings us to the Gin Blossoms. The Gin Blossoms are a fantastic band. This is the second time that Cover Killer Nation has seen them. I saw them at the Summerlin Festival last year, which I unfortunately did not review, I don't believe. And this was a lot of fun, fantastic show. I think there's about 17 songs on this set list. Of course, they play all of their hits, and I have to say, Robin from the Gin Blossoms, you are an awesome guy. You like to hand out tambourines to people in the crowd, and you also really love, apparently, to take people's cell phones and take little personal videos of yourself, which is really cool. I really love the crowd interaction. I really like the fact that, you know, you guys are very tight-knit and close to your audience. That is something that makes you guys definitely one of the best live alternative / rock acts on the planet, and every single time you're around town, Faith and I definitely want to come and see you. And also, of course, we had a special guest from the Plimsouls doing a couple songs on the encore. Definitely something special for the Stone Pony and for everybody there. And my God, I could fall in love and go gay for this man, considering his chops are just that sick. And so adding that to the Gin Blossoms is just like, I don't know, turning me gay and putting me in a gay bar with a bunch of half-naked firefighters. I don't know. I don't want to make this analogy anymore. I'm uncomfortable. But yeah, overall, this is a fantastic show. This is one of those shows where the opening acts that were local acts were actually really damn good and very memorable. I remember a lot of these guys very fondly, and it was, you know, one of those things where I wanted to pick up the stuff as opposed to kind of just doing it because, you know, it's not really a protocol, but, you know, just to support them out, considering, you know, they're trying. These were actually acts that were very good, and I really hope to see at least one of them break through and become a, you know, semi-decent, you know, big act, you know, and actually represent the future of music very powerfully and positively, and they definitely are getting a good jump start by being at the Stone Pony with a band like the Gin Blossoms. So, ladies and gentlemen, great show. If you ever get a chance to see the Gin Blossoms, if you've never heard of the Gin Blossoms, but where the fuck have you been, man? I mean, come on. I don't care if you're a metalhead or if you listen to country music. Listen to the fucking Gin Blossoms. They're awesome. And definitely check out Jake's Gorilla, King's Highway, Jersey Syndicate. Check them all out. They're a very talented group of bands. And I will talk to you guys next time. Peace.